Alright, y'all, we back. Another part of the Starfield, y'all. We ready. I'm just really ready to explore this universe one more time. Let's jump right in it. I need my headphones, y'all. I need my headphones. Alright, mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's go.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Alright, so it's been a couple days, so let's see what we got to do here. Just finish. This was the X. As I remember why is it an X next to it? I didn't do that. I don't remember that, man. I don't remember that, man. For real, I don't remember that. Where are we?
Nice. Clean set there.
Oh, we was at Paradiso. Did we just get married? Negotiate with Oliver Campbell. Well, look. We got some other work we gotta do first. We need to go. Damn. Alpha Centauri. That. Out of fuel range. Wow. That's crazy, y'all. One jump took all my energy. Took all my fuel.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Maybe later.
We barely made it. Barely made it. Man. Come on. Now I wonder if I still got enough fuel or I'm just empty out. Okay, so that's how much you could do on one jump. Gotcha.
Ramp jump complete.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
And so let's speak to the Vanguards.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach. So we're gonna take this to the other spot by the spaceport. I think the Vanguard station is over there, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, it was supposed to be over there.
Sergeant Yumi was looking.
Let's go back.
Sounds
To the mass district. Maybe it was upstairs.
Oh, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain. No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your account now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access. Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the Aphelion sign. Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you? Sure. He'll have all the specifics. If you find yourself looking for more work, you know where to find me.
Alright, so I'm gonna go in here and train. I'm trying to get some piloting skills. Because I just brought a new ship. And I haven't, like, flew it yet. Because they said, you know,
Looking
I'm
to
a
polish
rookie
those
pilot.
flying skills? Well, the goal remains the same. Defeat as many opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting.
I don't need no grab because we ain't jumping nowhere.
New targets active.
Go. No, this ship ain't no punk, heard?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Yalla, there you go. Boy, let's go. Let's go. Turn around, yeah. Got him. Take out of his engines. Take those engines out. Take those engines out, baby. Oh yeah, we saw the engines up.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Yeah, I
New
lied.
targets active.
There they go, yeah. These engines up. Turn the engines up on them. Yeah, I don't know why they ain't let me get my pilot and they treating me like I'm some rookie pilot. Far from a rookie, baby. Oh. Prepare the hole. Prepare the hole. Come on, y'all. Come on. Damn. Shields up. Get him. Got him. Got those shells. Earn them shells up. We ain't got no damn shells. Man, this is crazy. We want his engines. We got the shells though. Took the shells. Where you going? Where you going, boy? Dance. Dance!
Targets eliminated.
Ah!
Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Well done. You've cleared a sufficient number of tiers to complete the exam. You may now exit the simulator or stay and try your hand at the remaining enemy groups.
Let's keep running.
New targets
They gotta
active.
take me out. That's when I leave. So I'm early. Target him early. Let's get close. We locking on, y'all. Oh, no. We want to slow it down. Turn them engines back up. Locking. Got him, y'all. They knocked out for us on time.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Tier 5, y'all. Let's go.
New targets active.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this one. Oh. I don't even know which way they shoot from. There you go. Let's go, boy. All right, turn these engines down. Turn the engines down. We moving too fast. Take that one out right there, y'all. Run them engines up. Come on, get out of there. Oh, it's crazy.
Vaulting simulation. Well done. You can now either exit through the simulator hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the cockpit's system terminal.
There's still ops here. What I'm talking about, buddy. Continue. Let's eat.
I honestly don't know what's going on. Is it smoke or not? Maybe my ship got messed up. So good, yeah. We gonna run it back on them again. What's this? Okay. There it is.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
You mind? I'm coming for it early right now. Take him out. Take it out. Come on, let him go. Let him go. Come on. Oh, they bugging. Yo, they boy, they wrong. God. Messed up all my systems. No systems working on the damn shit. Oh, it's crazy.
Halting simulation. Well done. You can now either exit through the simulator hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the cockpit's system terminal.
Yeah, I gotta get that one. I'm gonna try one more time. I don't know if I'm ready for real Space Wars, man. I don't know if I'm ready for Star Wars, man. I don't know if I'm ready for Star Wars. Sheesh.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
I don't know what type of weapons these guys are using, boy. I'm trying to hide behind a rock. Nah, man, I got nothing for him. I don't even think I'm gonna take one of them.
Halting simulation. Well done.
Yeah,
You can
got
now
it.
either exit through the simulator hatch to log your results, or restart
46.
the exam from the cockpit's system terminal. If you wish to take a break, you may exit the simulation through the ship's hatch.
Yeah, we out of here. They got us. I'm streaming.
Shutting down.
Like, Sarah, I tried. Sarah, I tried. Now I gotta go get some skill points. Okay, so it looked like I was in the middle of this. First contact. So let's go. Let's get back to that. Let's go back to Paradiso. I know I can't make the whole jump. Yeah, I gotta go to Volii. So let's jump here.
Captain on deck.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy, Neon.
Oh, hell. Man, I'm that grab shot. What?
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Alright.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
We try to stay out of the guests' way, but we're always here.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost... I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
We got to go.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away for the most part.
Something you might be interested in.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
What you mean? Yeah, I got an appointment. You crazy?
I
You know
really
who I
don't.
am?
And I can't have you barging in on the executives while they're working. So if you need something, you can talk to me. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
Hello?
Our amenities.
I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Yeah, people
You'd
ain't
be
falling
surprised
for
what
this
people
shit,
fall
right?
for. Locally sourced island fruit.
Well, I ain't
essences,
falling for it, my
instance.
brother.
It's just
And
the
that's
same
that.
old fruits brought over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
Okay. Let me bring y'all up to speed. So, okay. I went to orbit. There was this ship in orbit. And the people in that ship was on a mission, like a 200-year mission. They just woke up and found out that there were people on the planet that they came to. So they want us to tell these people right here to leave. So let's see how we play this out. What will you say if I tell you?
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not.
Nah.
What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction.
But you want them to pay money.
Someone else would have to
and
foot
like
the bill.
work
Oh,
to
I
sleep.
swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely.
I don't like
Anyway,
you, lady.
Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own
that's
this
what I
planet.
say.
They don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. And how that
Nah,
might
I'm
mar
not
the
jacking
satellite
that.
imagery of the planet in our brochures.
That's my answer.
No, much better to assimilate them into our
Just
culture
remember, y'all,
if
the
they
Earth
come
is
here
big
to live,
enough for
rather than leave it
everybody.
to chance.
But this is not Earth. This planet, though.
Well,
Yeah,
absurd or not,
talking
that's our
crazy.
official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. And which
made a
proposal
number.
will you be taking to
Just
the good
told you.
captain? I
Told you
assume
what mine
there's a
was.
captain? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck.
Damn.
Hello there.
I don't think they wanted to work, or I just don't see those people in the sky wanting to be like servants. I can't see it. I can't go ask nobody to be no servant either. Like, I don't even know what it, man, look. Let's get back to the ship, man. The Hope Tech. Hope Tech, is this still here, is the question. No, see, I don't think that's it. Yeah, see, we gotta go somewhere else. So we gotta jump here.
I have things for you.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, you're good.
I really never have
Welcome to
contraband.
Aquila City.
Well, you didn't put us into a plan,
This is
so
Freestar
we
Space.
must be in the right
Please hold your
place.
current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All clear to land at Hopetown.
I guess this is our first time to Hopetown. I don't even know if I've been here before. To this, universe over here. This galaxy, or whatever we want to call it.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Baby, you gotta stop stressing me out, baby. Got you. None of this. Oh. What money do I got out here? Try back up to 22 real fast on them. The best thing is that we could sell from the ship from here. So I'm gonna sell all this mess. Yo. Huh? Okay. Alright, let me put it on there. Alright. I'm about to. Alright. I'm back, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad. Alright, so let's see. So everything. Folders, hammers. Clean the whole ship out. I actually like that you can put stuff in here and then you can sell it like this too. Cause I had never cleaned this place out. Boy, I hooked them up with the goods out. Man, I hooked them up with all the goods, man. I hooked them up with all the goods. Sell everything, man. I sell everything. I keep my little food I got in there. Nah, I won't. I ain't gonna wear that. 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 And I damn sure ain't wearing that. The shit said don't use on it. So I'm gonna sell it. Cutter? I don't need that. Alright. So we good. I think I sold a lot of stuff. Oh, come on, y'all. Did I lag out? This is like the only game that this happens to me on. So I'm deal with me family. Deal with me family. Alright guys, so we is back and in style. Hope we ain't gotta sell all that stuff over though. Look at this planet, yeah. Don't it just give you that calming vibe?
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Oh, come on.
And that's it. You're clear to land at Hopetown.
I gotta sell all my goods over all again? Whatever, lady. We was landing on Hopetown anyway. We was ready to take y'all out.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
You gotta sell all that stuff back to this guy now. Oh man. I gotta buy something back. I need my badge back. Need a badge. Need my badge. So we'll get rid of all of that again. I got a left slipper. I sold them a left slipper without a right slipper. I sold them a right slipper without a left slipper.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Rangers. We are the Freestar Rangers, man. I am a Freestar Ranger.
Your valuables. You can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
Something you might be interested in. Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to talk to me. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think you could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40, man, 40,000? 40,000 wow? He won 40,000 wow.
It's
Man,
a
look,
pretty big ask.
took my way out of that 40,000.
Given how rare these old
That's
grav drives
crazy.
are. True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
This is not the right time, my G. This is not the right time.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Maybe it is selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the
Persuasion,
part
you
for
heard?
free, I won't charge you for the work. You're done, right?
I'll give you that.
I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend
yeah, I'll
you go
give
back
that
to
to
the
you.
ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Damn. Ooh. 25. Ugh. I felt that 25.
Hey, Doc, we got a problem with one of the ships on the line.
I felt that 25. I tell you that.
We ran out
I
of toast
felt
at
that
Midway.
25, man.
Portside weight is 1.03 heavier than starboard. Boss lady wants to know if we have to start from scratch.
I don't see why. As long as the outside stays the same.
Alright, so let me see. Oh, that book. So book here for boy, okay. I'm already here. I remember son asked me for the comic book and all that. I remember that. I've been holding off on them. Let me see if I still could find that activity. Maybe it wasn't one. No, it's not that. not that. That's not that. This is the one. For some reason, I think this is gonna lead to like something bigger than this.
But we'd be dust except for the factory.
Seems to always go that way for me.
Pardon?
Howdy.
Things for you.
I hope I even got money. I done gave up a lot of my money helping people.
As
I'm tired of helping
vital
mother.
as spaceships are to
Man,
settled
don't get
systems,
me started. But I'm
everything
tired
would
of helping
grind to a
mother.
halt
Don't get me
without
started,
trade
man.
authority. If I am not mistaken, you are new here. I hope you find Hope Town as full of opportunity as the Trade Authority does. A marvelous place, truly laissez-faire. If you have any difficult cargo to unload, I'm happy to oblige.
Nice to see the Trade Authority. You mean you buy that stuff?
It
You
is
buy
true
that
that
stuff,
the Trade
okay.
Authority is just
Yeah, man.
terrible at inspecting
You know what? Now I
cargo
know how to get it. I know how to get it. Now I know
We
how to
really
get
plan
to
on
you.
getting better about that one day. So, do you need anything? I've never been much for offices or a storefront. But here, people
Yeah.
from all over the system
You
come
dealing with
here.
that contraband, you can't
A
have no
true
store.
crossroads. There was a time when
think- let's see
every
if you got the
business
book.
magneted delightful.
Is it contraband though? It gotta be like a note. Yeah. Like yeah. Let me get the book, man. I gotta make sure I don't sell that before I get that book back to him.
Interested in guess what?
Cause I sell everything.
Just 3 more to go until break. Off-worlders.
What, boy? Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop playing with me, boy. Head so big, your mama don't like you, boy. What? I'll cut your ass up.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Y'all always up in here working on, son.
Captain on deck?
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
You know that, shorty. You know that. Take off.
Escaped jet train plotted.
There. Stable
Alright.
already achieved. Like a toy sailboat.
Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? This is not where it's at. How's it showing me this? There's nothing I gotta do here. I'm gonna bring boy this book. Come on, look, Mitch gotta be in our universe over here. You know what I'm saying? And Soul, where Earth is.
Jump complete. Want to do it again just for fun?
We're entering United Colony
No.
space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Boys on Mars. He better not ask me for nothing else. Cause I ain't in the mood for it.
Oh, Sidonia. Check your suit seals. Martian dust gets everywhere.
I'll be knowing about that Martian dust. Good day.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active.
Look at this place.
Travel the galaxy for this boy. He better be happy.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best.
I wish there were more kids in here.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them to be
around here. Best not be workshop, right? I've seen some karate videos.
It's like real depressing to live here, huh?
Oh, did you find the book Dragon Star Force Volume 1, The Heroes of the Dragon Star?
Relax, my dude. Relax. What was hard to get?
I don't know.
Yeah, nah, you gotta know, my dude.
I can see that.
You gots to know. You can see that.
Okay. I guess it's the least I could do for making you go out of your way to find it for me. I'm giving you my other copy of this book because everyone should read Dragon Star Force once in their life. Enjoy.
I don't want to read this book. I'm about to take your books. I'm about to take your school books.
I've got a lot of free time. I've probably seen more movies than anyone else I know.
You got a lot of books we could sell, make a couple dollars back. I ain't gonna rob them.
It's been years since the Steyard accident took Keith from us.
You got us some J's?
Never gets any easier.
What are those? What are those?
Ugh. Don't tell me my son Tai invited another. That boy means well. No, it's okay. My son means
I spoke with her
my
before.
husband, his father.
That's why I'm skipping past this.
Goodbye.
I think I got a mission for her too. Alright, so we back to this. Speak with Ammon. You know, we gotta go back into the stars. You gotta convince that lady that she need to take this grav drive, and you know, there's 1,000 homes from this, like there's 1,000 places she could live. Cause I don't know. I would just let him fight if it was up to me. What the hell's going on here? Oh, I definitely gotta repair my ship after that one. You're mine. Yeah. You could give me the money, the money. That's all I want. I only stopped here because I couldn't jump nowhere else. So whatever happened there wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, come on. They still want me to jump here first?
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband. You can be on your way. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Big jump.
I will not get tired of that.
Let me guess. They ain't gonna want to hell. They gonna want us to die. Never fails.
And we're locked in.
What's board? What's board day spot?
Something you might be interested in.
Tell them what's going on.
Captain Jones, hello.
And what's not. Like, cause you guys and them guys are beefing for land. I want to see if she's gonna take them to war.
Doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Careful waving that.
Let's see how tough she is. Remember, y'all, this is a family colony ship. Let's see what she does.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome. I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a
You
couple.
could do one
How
more
did you
because I'm
do
about
it?
to get ready to make a
Did
run.
humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
Astrodynamics. I could finally I'm talking to an engineer, so I could finally use some of the skill that I have on these people.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail
Or
later.
you better watch some
I'm
Star
sure you
Trek
have more
out here.
pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even
You are
given you
being
my
rude.
name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
All right, so we gonna chop it with him for a little while, see what he talking. Ask him a couple questions. Let's
Many
shift
years
this
ago,
over.
when I was a junior engineer,
Tell us. Let's talk
the
about it.
reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
Pretty impressive.
Some
The-
may
the
say
big- the
I'm
big
a
dog.
master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubble gum. Well, if we had any gum left.
Another impressive trait.
Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on and the ship flying.
Boy, them boys out here with the Enterprise, the first one.
Yes, so many. Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species?
I don't even know.
I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources. Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it?
That is a lot.
Let's hop to it.
What? Nah, I ain't got it. You got it? Shit. So where do we start here? Oh man, I hope I did the right thing.
Wow. Hi.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I seen. Oh yeah, maybe I gotta get my notebook. I gotta talk to boy again. Excuse me, lady.
Something wrong?
Everything's wrong.
There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Decouple
Good
the
luck
magnetic.
out there.
Okay.
Wow. I've lived my
Oh,
entire
lady,
life.
you know I got to decouple here. Why not? Yo, that's what he asked me to do. She just on the computer messing with it.
I'm not sure how else
I
to
think I
live.
did it.
I can't tell you. Something wrong?
Everything's wrong.
There are 3 things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. So long!
It was the flange one. Okay, hold on. So let's go here. Decouple that. Alright. And then, let me see. The 5%. Okay.
There's so much more to learn about now.
And oh man, which was that last one? It was the cryogenic radiator, if I'm not mistaken. Hey bro, I did what you wanted.
Something wrong? There's still something left. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Something wrong?
Yeah.
There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Alright. So let me see if I can do that. Maybe I did the other ones. Everything had to be in here. Let me see. Turbo pump. I don't know, man. Take the... This is turbo pump.
Management systems
Maybe we did it.
Something wrong?
Let's see.
There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
From the port
Decouple
turbo
the magnetic
pump.
flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. See you!
That's why I did that.
Hey.
This one is done because it's not popping up. So it's this one. That was flames. Is this decouple? Leo exit. Where my boy go? Yo, let's go with my boy. Where my boy go?
People always appreciate it. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the... Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary See you!
I don't know. I don't know what they want me to do. Done everything that they asked me to do. Okay, I think I see something. Okay. You like to divert from? I would like to divert it from the turbo pump, reroute it to the auxiliary. Oh, it's the auxiliary one. Yep. He says that. Reroute power to there. There we go. All right. Where my boy go? Come here, my boy.
I can't tell you how many times. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Good luck out there.
Decouple to the... That's what the boy said, man. Alright, so we gonna go back. Read what he said closely.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Something wrong?
Decouple the magnetic.
There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Magnetic.
Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
Decouple the magnetic. Alright, so this is my last time asking
People
him. We
always
gonna get
appreciate
it.
the good engineer, whether they know it or not. Something
All
wrong?
of this stuff he could have did himself.
There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Something wrong? There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. So long!
There we go.
Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine. Can you go and...
About time.
Never thought I'd be
Asked
so
you
happy
100
to learn
times.
about a brand new piece of technology. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
So we done.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
This old shit.
We were never trained to reverse things.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Gonna
We
have
didn't
to
believe
wake up
anyone
and
would
deal
be
with
out
this.
here, but I'm glad for it. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people
I
tell
didn't think she was gonna
tales
take
of
the
your
deal.
generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you.
Y'all gonna remember
Thank
Jim
you
Jones,
again.
yeah? Pretty easy. She gave me some early old Earth stuff.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again,
Okay, so what's next? I think that turned out pretty good, yeah? Gonna lie about that. Another mission down. man. Okay, so I'm looking. Okay, yeah, I ain't got time for stuff like that right now. Let's go there. Rooks meet kings. Check the computers lost and found. See, they be missions where I be. And I think I seen that mission too. Right here.
Now that we know there are other people out there.
There's lots of people out there, son.
Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Is out there. These are exciting times, aren't they?
We were so close to finding our new home.
How's they garbage contraband? Trying to go in no bathrooms.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
I saved ya.
When you're ready to launch.
I know better not to get on my ship.
You thought that was crazy? Try it in zero-G sometime.
Hi.
Without doubt.
Ah, my friend. Dish.
This should be really empty. Bunch of snacks and crap.
Ready for action, Captain.
Better be ready for action. Better be ready for the action. But guess what? It ain't gonna be no more action right now. Till next time, y'all, like and subscribe. Big Jigga the Gamer, YouTube, follow now.